no, it's always the ass.
Yeah.
So some people are built for drugs and alcohol. I believe that I am. We've been in the shower naked together, except she kept her clothes on, party pooper.
Yeah. And let's talk about, I love animals, and you just rescued a dog. Now, is this true? You never wanted to rescue a dog before? You never liked dogs?
Well, don't make me sound evil.
Well,
I mean,
it's just, I heard that you didn't really ever want a dog.
I had dogs growing up, but I didn't ever want to have to walk a dog or to clean up, really, you know? I mean, it's the same thing when I don't want to have a baby. Until they come out with one that doesn't go to the bathroom, I don't think that I'm really equipped for it. It's not my natural instinct.
Yeah.
But I've had my friend had this dog. This is the dog on the book cover, too.
Right.
His name's Chunk.
There's another picture of him, too.
And he's the sweetest thing in the world.
Chunk is the name of the dog.
Oh,
Chunk.
look at him. There he is.
Flying private. Yeah, that's great.
He only flies private, that Chunk. He obviously came from a great family.
Yeah, right.
Wait, they actually came with the plane, so it was a really weird rescue.
That's good. Buy a plane, get a dog. So this dog, look at the face. So that was
Look at him.
It was in a pound and about to be killed, right?
It was. He was going to be electrocuted, and I said, no, doggy. I said, you're coming with me. And I got him, and he sleeps in my bed, and he puts his ass in my face when I sleep, and I was like, I will never sleep with a dog in my bed. I never thought I would do that.
Right.
And now he just sits there and he does a little helicopter right before he goes to bed, you know,
right,
where he shuffles around, and then I always think he's gonna put his face next to mine.
That's
and
what
I'm
you
like,
hope for.
oh, and then no, it's always the ass.
Yeah.
So it's, you know.
That's what he's aiming for.
Yeah. He doesn't respect me.
No. I have a cat like that. I love the way you interview people, and you are very natural and very just relaxed about it. But I know, as hosts, we do our homework when people sit in the chair across from us, and we try to figure out who they are, at least, and what they do. And you had Drew Brees on the other day, or I don't know, it was the other day, and you seem to not know that he was a football player.
No, you're mistaken, Ellen.
Okay.
I knew that he was a football player, but I have a prompter, and I read the introduction, and it said, he's a so-and-so Super Bowl winner. I'm not very familiar with sports, but I know that he's a football player because they told me right before he came out. And it said he's a so-and-so, however many times he's won the Super Bowl, and an 8-time Pro Bowler. And I took that to mean he was also a professional bowler. And so when he came out, I was just as taken aback as you are. I was like, wow, how does this guy have time to be a professional football player and a bowler? And so when he came out, I said, oh my gosh, you know, how do you have time to bowl? And I was really actually asking because I was curious, and I was like, this guy can do it all. And then they're waving to me behind the cameras like, you know, and I'm not listening or paying attention. You know, I can't be, you know, it's just, and then he was answering questions about bowling, so it's also his fault.
It's totally his fault.
Why was he talking to me about bowling when he doesn't even know what bowling is? So I blame him.
And yet leading you on to continue yeah.
So I blame him for that interview, yes. And then my producers edited it out. They said, we have to edit it out because you look like a real idiot. And I said, I don't mind looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
You know, leave it in.
Yeah.
I think Drew actually looks like an idiot.
Yeah. Let's make sure my guest looks like an idiot.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's the way I roll.
Hey, I want to talk about the book after we take a break, but first I want to do something going into break because there's this BuzzFeed thing that you've heard about BuzzFeed, right? Where you take a test and there's different ones you can take. And it says, which queen of comedy are you? And there's a bunch of different people you can be. And I'm on there, you're on there. And so I took the BuzzFeed, and I ended up being Chelsea Handler. And I was like, I was not myself. And it surprised me.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right at all.
No, I was you. I mean, so maybe we're more alike than we think. So I thought you should take it and see if you're you or you're me or you're somebody else.
Okay.
So it just asks you questions right there.
Okay.
TV shows that you want to watch, just hit one and then scroll
down. Okay, so I can pick a drink. Obviously, we know where this is going to go.
We'll go to break and we'll finish this. Keep going.
Okay, where's the alcohol?
We're back with Chelsea Handler, who is?
I'm Tina Fey.
And I'm you.
And you're me.
Yep.
So
we should ask Tina to take one and see who she is.
She comes out. She'll probably be, I don't know, she'll probably be one of the Golden Girls.
Yep. So Chelsea's new book, You Gone to Be Kidding Me, is it's really a story of you going to Africa on safari.
I wanted to find out where rappers come from.
I think it's okay. And did you?
I did. I found, yeah, I mean, yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
I did. I came back with an entire album. It was an amazing trip. I can't believe you've never been to Africa. I mean, it's the most transformative trip you'll ever have.
Believe me, I'm dying to go, and someday I will go. There was a lot of drinking that went on. There was a lot of trying to have sex with your guide.
Well, yes. I went with my sister. She was going through with divorce, and I didn't. And I think I was single at the time. I was single at the time because I went away with all my girlfriends. So I got a bunch of them together. And you know, whenever I go away, I usually write a book, and my friends know that that's probably going to happen. So you should be on your best behavior, and if you're not, you're going to be in the book. And you know, I think that that's a fair exchange because I take them on vacation. I pay for the travel, you know, the flights, you know, the lodging, or if they need drugs or anything. And then in exchange, you have no respect for your personal privacy. So a lot of my friends are in the book, and my sister's in the book. She was competing with me for our safari guide, which I didn't really appreciate at all. Yeah, I mean, she was just divorced. I'm like, excuse me, back off, you know? I've been single, I've got this. I'm gonna, you know, take care of this. And she's like, he just rejected you. And he did, he rejected me. He was the first African that rejected me. I didn't mean it that way, but it was the first time I tried to hook up in Africa, but he was a wonderful guy. We're very good friends now. And yeah, so he's in the book, and it was amazing. You can't pet the animals is the only thing that's not great, because you see the lions all together laying around, and you want to jump out of the Jeep and go up to them, and they don't want you to do that.
Yeah. No, I would know that part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you actually experienced a kill, which to me would be, I know that it's thrilling, but that would be very upsetting to watch that happen.
It would be upsetting, but I think once you get there, you realize how just how everything works there. You are really in a different world, and you have a totally different perspective. You're like, oh, this is how everybody survives. But you watch a kill, they line up for hours. You're there in a safari Jeep for hours and hours waiting for something like that to happen. When you see it happen, it's literally like being in The Lion King. So much dancing.
There's a lot of dancing.
There is. It's so sweet. Is that guy here?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, look.
Yeah, he's great, right?
He's so happy. Yeah. What a happy show.
It is a happy show. Everybody comes here, and they're free and happy and dancing, and it's a wonderful energy in here. You must be exhausted. I've been watching you like you've been all over the place.
I'm happy to do it, girl.
Yeah, girl. Because you're talking about this amazing docuseries that it's so good. I texted you after I saw it.
I texted you about 6 months ago.
What?
We spent a long time at a conversation at Justin Aniston and Jen Thoreau's wedding.
Yeah.
And we had a long conversation. We had a beautiful conversation about your relationship with Portia.
Right.
And in the morning, I sent you a nice text, what I thought was very nice, reached out, and then I never heard back from you, like for 6 months, saying how nice it was talking to you. And then I just thought, screw her.
I don't know if I got it, or I think...
You change your numbers around a lot. You got a lot of fancy footwork going with your phone numbers.
I do change my number a lot, but I thought I wrote you back because I remember that long conversation at the wedding. Yeah. There was alcohol at that wedding.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm okay. I remember every conversation, whether I've had 18 drinks or none, because I'm always intoxicated to some degree.
Really?
Yeah, so it does. People are like, how do you remember that? I'm like, because that's how I am all the time. I remember things that people don't think I remember.
Are you drunk right now?
No, I'm actually very sober.
Do you look angry about it?
I don't know how this happened.
Why are you sober? This is the time to start drinking.
I'm a professional. I know you don't want me to show up here drunk.
You can do
I would never do that.
Well, you were drunk on the series that you did. Let's talk about the docuseries. Okay, so it's on Netflix, and it's 4 different subjects. And tell everybody what the subjects are.
Marriage, racism, Silicon Valley, and drugs.
And I learned also, like you, it's silicon, not silicone.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley.
I was saying it wrong. He's like, this guy in Silicon Valley was like, you're saying it, that's a breast augmentation. And I'm like, no, I know what that is. He goes, yeah, but these are 2 different things. I'm like, oh, I thought that's where Silicon Valley came from. It was like the silicone they put in boobs.
Oh.
And he's like, no, not at all. There's no connection whatsoever.
Well, I didn't think that, but I did think it was pronounced silicone. But anyway, it's really, really funny and really informative, as I texted you the other night and said how much I liked it. You're so clever, you're so quick with everybody, and you really are genuinely delving into these subject matters with genuine interest, and we all learn something from it. Like the marriage thing, I learned that you may want to get married now.
Well, now that now that I got past the point where everyone wants you to get married when you're in 20 and 30, and like every guy you date, they're like, "Are you gonna marry him? You're gonna marry him." I'm like, I hope not. I hope I don't marry this guy. And now that I'm past the age, and then I turn 40, and nobody's asking me to get married, now I'm open to it.
I see.
Now that I have no viable, prospects, I'm not dating anybody, now I could actually see myself doing it just as yeah, look at me now, rebel without a cause.
Is it that you want what you can't have? Like when you had all these opportunities and now you're thinking, now I want it because I don't have it?
No, I think I'm gonna do it out of rebellion. I don't like when anybody tells me to conform to any idea.
Right.
So the idea of getting married to me is just it's too predictable. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to not do it, and now that I've aced that,
yeah,
I'd like to maybe do it.
Because it's not predictable at all, because nobody would think you'd get married. You have, I know a few of the guys that you've dated, and they're like very different. Is there something that they all kind of have in common? Like, what's your type?
I don't think I have a type. Obviously, with my history, I don't have a type. But I do love men. I mean, I really like them a lot.
Oh, I know.
And there are so many out there. I mean, and there's so many to sample. That's why I never want to get pigeonholed. There are just so many possibilities. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. Chelsea you have, it's like a superpower where you can look at someone and know what type of a drug they need. Is that right?
Yes, I'm a pharmacological intuit, is what my friends refer to me as.
Uh-huh.
That is somebody who can tell by your body type and your personality. I do a short assessment. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes at what you'll thrive on. Because some people aren't built for drugs and alcohol. I believe that I am. I believe that I'm built for the apocalypse, which, by the way, we're in right now. But I like to help people, and with cannabis, the legalization of cannabis in the state of California in the last 5 years, well, it feels like 5 years. It's only been, I think, 2. But there's an educative component that has been missing this whole time. So now you know what you're taking. You don't have to take a cookie and end up 8 hours later, on a bus going somewhere that you don't know about. You can just have a little micro dose. It's like 2.5 milligrams or 5 milligrams. Or if you're a beginner, I know you don't like weed, right?
I don't like pot, no.
Okay, but I brought you something. Can you guys bring out that cannabis I brought? These are chocolate-covered blueberries. You're gonna love them. Oh, look at you, how cute. Let me just take a couple before I give them to you. These are 5 milligrams, okay? I didn't touch them, they're COVID-free. Not that I have COVID and I'll take the rest. No, just kidding. These are, they're a winner. If you're home at night with Portia and you just want to chill out and test it out, be in a safe environment the first night you test it out, and you take one and you will giggle and laugh and it will take the edge off. I promise you, Ellen. If you're scared, take a half. I'll take a whole right now.
Okay. I'll wait and see. So this is basically to make you just like a glass of wine.
Yes, like a little bit, yeah, just to sound down the edges,
Yeah.
Like a little giggly, a little more fun, and yeah, all of a sudden you're watching your pets and you're laughing. And you're like, oh my God, that's funny, and then you're like, oh no, I'm stoned. That kind of thing.
Everyone has, because I have trouble sleeping, and people have given me like gummies or whatever, and I took one time, and I thought I was flipping out. I hate being out of control like that. So. Oh
yeah. Okay. Well, maybe you shouldn't take them then. I mean,
I don't want to.
That sounds more like anxiety. We have to do something about that. That's for giggles. Give those to Portia.
I don't need giggles. We both giggle enough. But we look at our pets and giggle without those.
Without those.
Yeah,
so you need more of an anxiety curing weed.
I have high anxiety. Who doesn't have anxiety right now? Everybody has anxiety. So, yeah, that's what I need.
I hear you, sister. I hear you on the anxiety front.
I mean, how can you not have anxiety with the climate we're in right now? So I need something for anxiety. So if you've got something for that, I'm open.
Well, let me check my medical journal when I get back to my house, okay? And I'll send something. I'll message or something over to your house. You're not far from me.
No, I'd like it. Okay. We're back with Chelsea Handler, and you've been on the show many, many times. We've never played Burning Questions, so we're going to play Burning Questions now. I'll ask a question, and then you'll answer, and immediately following that answer, you'll hit your button.
Okay, usually it goes the other way around, no?
Yeah, well, we're different here. All right. Besides skiing, bathing, and making love, name 3 things you do naked.
Baking, sewing, and ironing.
You don't do any of those things.
You didn't say they had to be true.
Okay, all right. Basically, what you're saying is you're naked all the time.
I am naked a lot, and I enjoy that, and we all know it.
Right. Like, you're naked, like, running around the house all the time. Does your housekeeper see you naked?
Yeah, she's been in the shower with me before.
I've been in the shower with you before.
Yeah! We've been in the shower naked together, except she kept her clothes on, party pooper.
Yeah. All right. What is your favorite nickname for your lady bits?
Pikachu. Yeah, it's Pikachu. This was before Pokemon, by the way. I had that name way before Pokemon came on the scene. It's a family name.
It's a family name. Mm-hmm. It's been passed down. Your mother had a Pikachu.
We all had, girls had Pikachus and boys had Bachukis in our house. So we just, and I spell it differently than Pokemon as well.
Okay, good to know if I'm writing it down in a letter. Name something you can use vodka for other than drinking.
Getting water out of your ear. This is true, everybody. As soon as you have water in your ear, you pour vodka in, it sizzles and it evaporates. I've done it. It's on my Instagram page. You can check it out for verification.
How did you learn that?
I think I just spilled vodka in my ear one night. I mean, it was a happy accident.
Wow, that's really a drinking problem when you're. What nicknames do you and Joe have for each other?
I call Joe Buddha. I call everyone Buddha. Like my nieces, my nephews, my dogs are called Buddha. Anything that I want to squeeze and rub is Buddha. So Joe falls into that category, and it must make him feel very special that there are 8 other people I call that.
Yeah. And what's the most unusual place that you've had sex? This is going to be good.
This was a cemetery. Was the most unusual. This was when I was younger, and yeah, that was actually one of the first places I had sex was a cemetery. It wasn't my finest hour. I had a mad crush on this guy. His name was Jesse. Luckily, I can't remember his last name because that'll get us into trouble anyway. And I was in Martha's Vineyard. My parents had a summer house there, and I was so in love with him. And he said, meet me in the cemetery. And I was like, sure, whatever you say. And that's how that happened.
That was the first time you had sex?
Not the first time, no. It was one of the first times.
I see.
One of my first sexual experiences.
Uh-huh.
Needless to say, I haven't spoken to him since.
Needless to say, yes. All right, what's the worst thing Joe could give you on Valentine's Day?
Anything, really. I mean, I just don't want anything on Valentine's Day.
No.
No, I don't like fake holidays.
Right.
I want flowers and roses all the time surprising me throughout the year.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to do something special on a day. Yeah, no.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would take a dog on any day of the year, just in case he's watching.
How many do you have now?
I have 2 dogs, but they've already transitioned into being, they think my housekeeper is their birth mother and that I am some au pair that comes sauntering through the house every 3 weeks. So I've already written them off that they belong to her. At some point, she's going to take them for good.
Uh-huh.
And that's her plan. I can see it. And so I'm just preparing for when that happens.
Because you're touring all the time. You're not home.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you had to commit a crime like rob a bank, which of your girlfriends would you ask to help?
Oh, God. I would have to get, which of my girlfriends? J-Lo, I guess, because she's a distraction, like a decoy, you just put her over there. And then I guess Leah Remini, while we're talking about J-Lo, that's that group. So Leah Remini would be good with the bullying factor.
With the gun.
Like scaring people.
Yeah.
And then I would get the money.
And who would drive the car?
I guess Joe Coy. Joe Coy's the best driver that I know.
Oh, good. All right. Well, Joe's in there then.